Hello and greetings and salutations everyone, it is I, Flip the Bacon, and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber, and if this is your first time checking out my channel, well, welcome to Flip the Bacon. So today we're going to be covering my review of Rive. Now, Rive was developed by two tribes and published by two tribes as well. So Rive is a wonderful mix-up blend of run-and-gun side-scroller action-adventure platformer and multi-directional shooter games, and it's like twin stick too, should I mention there. This hybrid causes a dance of destruction during an insane sequence of spectacular battle and set pieces. In Rive, you play the role of the space scavenger Roughshot who gets trapped in a mysterious starship while out salvaging for loot. So yeah, that's pretty much the description of this game. It's pretty cool, pretty fun, and I'm really glad to be able to do this review for you guys today. Number 1, story. Now, the story for Rive is pretty straightforward, but there is still quite a bit to it, especially given that the type of gaming genre that Rive falls under. The story was really fun and entertaining, and the interactions between Roughshot and DLL were pretty funny to say the least, landing Rive with 1.5 hearts for story. Number 2, controls. Now, when I was playing Rive, I was using my Xbox 360 controller, so I can't say how it plays on the keyboard or with other controllers. What I can say, however, that it played flawlessly on my Xbox 360 controller, earning Rive 2 hearts in the controls category. Number 3, visual styles or graphics. Now, Rive really excels in the visual styles and graphics department. This game is extremely beautiful. I really enjoyed every design. I like how all the characters look in it, and I like all the enemies as well as the level design. It was perfect. Rive 2 hearts in the third category, which is visual styles or graphics. Number 4, sound. Now, Rive really excelled in the sound department. I enjoyed everything about the sound in the game. I would definitely like to make a very special point to point out the voice acting that was done in this game. You wouldn't be surprised, but there's only one voice actor for Rive. Mark Dobson does the voice of DLL and Roughshot. It's pretty amazing to think that that's the same person. Yeah, I have no complaints about the sound in Rive, earning it 2 hearts in the number 4 category, which is sound. Number 5, music. Now, the music production for Rive was done extremely well, and it definitely engaged the overall tone of the video game. Especially like when it went to the side-scrolling shooter part of the game, it would play old-school music that resembled like R-Type, Raiden, those kind of old shooting, flying, side-scrolling shooting games. Like another thing I really enjoyed about it too is when you were going through like the ship and exploring the levels, it had really cool, deep, dark undertone to it sometimes, and I really enjoyed that quite a bit as well. And then like when you did the battle sequences there, the music would get really engaging. I feel like it really fueled me to get through those parts a lot better. Like it really helped because the music was just so engaging and helped on those parts. This ended up landing Rive with 2 hearts in the number 5 category, which is music. Number 6, enjoyment. Now, Rive did a really good job at keeping that enjoyment level up all the way through the whole entire game for me. There was a couple points in the game where I got a little bit frustrated, but I feel like that frustration added to the overall enjoyment level for the game for me. That sounds kind of weird, but yeah, it did. So Rive got 2 hearts in the number 6 category. Number 7, replay value. Now, I am super shocked by how much replay value is actually within Rive, especially given the gaming genre it falls into. Rive definitely gives you a lot of reasons to come back and play the game, especially after beating it. Some of these are definitely like they have a hard mode, which it originally started out with, and then they just recently added a normal mode, and they added challenge mode, which is like a weird thing that you go through certain levels and do certain tasks, like kill 40 cockroaches in a certain amount of time. They also have a speed run mode and a single credit mode for those people that are crazy enough to try to beat this game with only 1 life, which I don't know, someone must have been able to do it. Another thing is they got achievements, plenty of achievements in this game if you're one of those achievement hunters and like to beat that, and they have leader score or leaderboard scores. So like if you want to beat the top person to beat a level, this max amount of score points, it's definitely there. So yeah, Rive definitely gets 2 hearts in the number 7 category, which is replay value. Number 8, bug free. Now, Rive did an excellent job keeping this game bug-free of glitches and all kinds of other nasty things. So yeah, it ran flawlessly for me, earning it 2 hearts in the number 8 category, which is bug-free. Number 9, tutorial/informing. Rive did an excellent job at teaching you everything you need to know about the game to make it all the way through it. So this earned Rive 2 hearts in the number 9 category, which is tutorial/informing. Number 10, difficulty. Now, some people will definitely argue with me on this one, but I feel like that the difficulty in Rive was extremely perfect. I never found the game to be either too difficult or too easy at any given moment in time. It definitely was frustrating sometimes, but I feel like that frustration added to the game, and when I accomplished those frustration parts, it really added to the enjoyment for me, and I really felt like I accomplished something. So this earned Rive 2 hearts in the number 10 category, which is difficulty. So the final tally for Rive was 19.5 hearts. This was just half a heart shy of a perfect score. So this landed Rive in that 18.5 to 20 heart category range of extraordinary. Almost all people will find this exceptionally fun and an unforgettable, life-changing experience. On my personal list of must-plays, has no design issues, no bugs, and no other problems. Yeah, it was really hard for me, guys, because I really wanted to give this a perfect score, but the story was just short. So yeah, this is an extremely good game. Highly recommend picking it up. It is excellent. Okay guys, on this last page here, I have a bunch of links for you. They will also be available in the video description below. We have links to the official website for Rive and to Two Tribes, the developer and publisher of the game, and their social media. We also have a link to the Steam and PlayStation store page, which you can pick up Rive for $14.99, but on Steam right now you can pick it up for $10.04 because it's on sale. And then lastly, I have a link down there to my Flip the Bacon blind Let's Play series of Rive if you're interested in watching that if you haven't already. Again, I would like to emphasize how good of a game this was. I was extremely shocked and I wasn't expecting this game to be as good as it was. I definitely think this was a great swan song for Two Tribes. This is sadly their very last game, but it was a very good game to go out on. I don't think I imagine I'll have any games hitting a ring this this high up that I'll be reviewing anytime soon. I'd like to say a very special thank you again to Two Tribes. You guys did an excellent job, and congrats, man, on going out on such a wonderful game. Wow, it was such an exceptional game for me. Thank you again, guys, and as I always say at the end of every single one of my videos here, flip that bacon. See you next time, and goodbye.